Hi friends, this video is about the involvement of subject experts and the value they bring to the project. For every business, it is very vital to have an expert advice. Construction projects are no exception to it. Here, I am explaining you four different cases related to expert advice and how it was beneficiary. Case 1, few years back, we, the contractor, had submitted a design and build proposal for a developer in Bangalore for a 2 million square feet office space development. Consists of 3 basements, ground floor plus 10 upper floors. The developer had provided the soil investigation report, which was recommending 35 ton per meter square as SBC at 15-meter depth for design of foundation. Our designer designed the foundation with 45 ton per meter square as SBC, considering the 15-meter overburden. The developer asked the cost impact for a 35 ton per meter square SBC. Without getting into the detailed analysis, our management informed about rupees 50 million as the additional cost impact if the SBC is considered as 35 ton per meter square. The developer accepted our proposal and awarded the work, but insisted to have an expert opinion on the soil bearing capacity. When we consulted the soil expert, by going through the soil investigation report, he questioned the very basis of the report of conducting the soil investigation for the depth of 15 meter. His basis of questioning was the soil which is going to be removed and disposed of will not serve any purpose of having its SBC. On the contrary, he has asked us to conduct additional 3 boreholes for a depth of 30 meter and get the report. Based on this revised soil investigation report, the expert has provided an SBC of 150 ton per meter square. To be more on the safer side, our designer considered 100 ton per meter square as SBC and designed the foundation. The differential cost of rupees 52 million was passed on to the client. Here the point to be noted is the general practice of conducting the soil investigation report up to the bottom of the foundation, which is being followed for ages, is really not correct. We are doing the soil investigation of the soil which is not going to be there when we actually do the construction. The geotechnical investigation agencies will not advise on such key points, and they will recommend very conservative soil bearing capacity to be more on the safer side. This is where the true advantage of having an expert advice lies, and in large volume projects, the amount of savings and the right advice from the expert is invaluable, and all the advantage goes to the project and the end user. Case number 2. This is a land development work for a manufacturing unit for an area of 2 million square feet in Gujarat. Due to short of time, the client had asked for a remeasurable land development work based on the soil investigation report of their existing plant. The new development area was adjoining to the existing plant. As per the tender and the BOQ, the top 1 meter soil was to be removed and replaced by good earth bought from outside. As per the soil investigation report of the existing plant, the top 1 meter soil was expandable in nature. We have submitted our proposal as per the client BOQ, and the work was awarded to us. In the meanwhile, the soil investigation for the new plot was carried out, and as per the report, the soil of the new plot was not expandable in nature, as the characteristics of soil of the new plot were too much different from the existing plot, and the soil was very good in nature. The geotechnical agency, also being the soil expert of the locality, has recommended not to replace the top 1 meter soil. Based on the geotechnical experts' advice, we have informed the client that by not replacing the top 1 meter soil, client can save rupees 60 million. Client did not want to take any risk, as they had faced serious problems during their existing plant construction. Asked us, the contractor, to take the responsibility in case of any soil settlement. Neither we, the contractors, were ready to take the responsibility, though the contractor has accepted the soil bearing capacity recommended by the soil expert. The work is executed as per client BOQ, and the client paid rupees 60 million for replacing the top 1 meter soil, which was actually not necessary. Both the client and the contractor have accepted the SBC recommendation from the soil expert, but did not accept the recommendation for not to replace the topsoil. Case number 3 is regarding road payments. For one of the farmer projects, the road pavement design was provided by the structural consultant. It was a design and build project for us. As I was going through the design and cost of the road work, I felt the road design is on the higher side and there is a possibility of some savings if we appoint a pavement expert, and got the design redone. Accordingly, the approval has been taken from the management and the pavement expert has been appointed to carry out the redesign based on the pavement experts redesigned pavement details. We could able to save around 30% of the road cost, which was to the tune of rupees 15 million. Usually the structural consultant give the details of the pavement without getting into the nitty-gritty of traffic density, California bearing ratio, CBR it is called, the soil condition, etc. The design criteria for the pavement is entirely different from the design criteria what we are following for the slab on grade. Case number 4 is regarding the stormwater drain. In one of the projects we have executed, I found the cost of the stormwater drain was quite high. We searched for some vendors who can provide optimized design and supply a precast drain accordingly. We found one very reputed vendor with international quality, Fuji Silvertech, and asked them to provide the revised design for the project. The revised design provided by the specialist agency was 25% less in cost in comparison with the original conventional drain considered during tender, and the differential value was worth rupees 12 million. Here once again the structural consultants will not give an optimized drain design, whereas the precast drain supplier is a specialist vendor in that discipline and will provide you the maximum benefit and advantage. These are some of lifetime on the job experiences wherein we could optimize the design and save cost by appointing subject experts. The cost optimization means lesser consumption of the natural resources like aggregate, sand, steel, soil, etc., etc., which is a big step forward in sustainability construction. Hope you are getting some important inputs from these sharings and it will help you in your daily assignments. Keep watching and keep sharing within your known circle. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. See you shortly with some other job story. Thank you.